I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic. Got a new video for you today. We got Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. But before we get into it, y'all know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Oh, hold on. I got some feedback there, y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Got my cell phone there. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Here we go. My bad, y'all. So what we here to discuss is what was in the JPEG there. MarJon Beauchamp going over to Greece to go ahead and get it in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, and also talk about Charles Lee defecting to our main op, the Boston Celtics, and how Bucks Nation feels about that. And I just want to say shout out to the chat. I was actually planning on going live tomorrow, but then I saw some of y'all in the waiting room, and I'm like, why even wait? The people are here. Bucks Nation want to talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. How impressed is Bucks Nation with MarJon Beauchamp going over to Greece to work on his game? I'm gonna tell you, a mentally weak person would have allowed what Bud did to him to break him. That would have broken the average NBA player. Look what it did to War. War had to change. He had to change states to get himself back together. Instead, MarJon Beauchamp put his head down and started grinding. And then it started to be, and then obviously Giannis started to notice his hard work. It's like, hey, oh no, I see what you about to be. You coming with me? I'm putting you under the wing. Do you know how that speaks volume for MarJon Beauchamp that Giannis is taking him under his wing? That's crazy. That's crazy. We gotta respect that. I told y'all. I've been telling y'all all year. The people that have been watching this live, been watching this podcast, been watching us grow together. I was like, MarJon next up. How often have I said that MarJon is next up? He just need playing time. I've been telling y'all, and I'm still gonna add this in here. AJ Green, he will be our Duncan Robinson. He will be our Deadeye or Steve Kerr type player. That I assure you. That I guarantee. That I guarantee. Now that it seems like the coaching staff, we're getting the right coaching staff in place. I'm telling y'all, don't let the wins fool you from last year. Those wins were more fool's gold than actual reality. I think the team that we see this year will be the same team in the regular season and in the postseason. That's been the Bucks' problem. They haven't, in these past couple of years, they haven't been the same team in the postseason as they were in the regular season. That's been the difference. But I think with this regime change, I really think the Bucks are about to show up and show out. Adrian Griffin over there in Greece, he building that relationship with Giannis. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, that's a positive right there. Beauchamp over there. I think Beauchamp is gonna come back and be a beast next year. Can I get a thumbs up? For real, for real. I think he about to come up and be a beast. I'm gonna get in the chat in a minute. I just want to kind of give a summary of the topics, and then I'm gonna definitely get in the chat. But I think, you know what, MarJon Beauchamp better be our starting shooting guard. Period. I don't see Grayson over there. I don't see Wes Matthews over there in Greece. I don't see Pat Connaughton. I don't see Javon Carter over there in Greece to try to work on that game. I see Beauchamp over there. Beauchamp is putting in the pain. Beauchamp better be our starting shooting guard this coming year. No excuses. No excuses. He needs to be our starting shooting guard, period. That's it. That's it. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. And then Charles Lee, he interviewed for a few jobs. Didn't go his way. So now he's going to go be the top assistant for the ops. To me, I'm like, go ahead, go over there. I don't see Charles Lee as a threat. Maybe I don't understand what his impact on the Bucks or the players. If I'm missing something, let me know. But I don't see any type of fear that he's going to give away any trade secrets or any secrets of the team or how we play. Because heck, what did Bud do? He was under Bud. Bud wasn't doing nothing. So what makes him a top assistant? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think we'll have any type of fall off because Charles Lee is no longer on the coaching staff. The Bucks are gonna go downhill. It's not gonna be like the impact that Darvin Ham had. That's different. That is completely different. I wish Charles Lee luck, but I think he needs a little bit more time to be groomed to be an actual head coach. So let me get into the chat now. Y'all popping in. I actually had this plan for tomorrow, but then I seen the people waiting already. I'm like, hey man, we going live now. It's all good. I'm always ready to talk Bucks. Shout out to the chat. Let me go through the chat now. I'm gonna get to all y'all. Hold on 1 second. Gibson Nicholas, shout out from the Bahamas. Was good, bro. MarJon put in that work with Giannis over there in Greece with Coach Griff. Yeah, dude, that's huge. That's huge. That is huge to me, bro. Huge. Neighbor, what's good? Yo, Bucks family, and let's trade Brook for Karl Anthony Towns. Go Bucks chance 2024. That would be an ideal scenario, Neighbor. Unfortunately, Brook Lopez is actually an unrestricted free agent. So the only way we would be even talking about Karl Anthony Towns, we have to trade Chris Middleton or Drew. Brook, I don't know. Brook is going to get offered a huge bag this offseason, y'all. I'm telling y'all, Brook is about to get a bag. 7Z in the house. What's good? The Celtics had hired Charles Lee. That's a good move for them. Obviously, he has skills because he's been interviewed for head coaching position. So I would think it's some form of help. I feel a way about Charles Lee because you've seen our team going down the tanker. They interview at halftime. They always want to get your point of view. Why weren't you giving Bud your point of view when you was watching Jimmy Butler kill us? Why weren't you giving your point of view when you were watching the Raptors do the wall? Like, I just don't know what value he brings. I'm just keeping it real. I just don't know the value that Charles Lee brings. I'm just going to keep it $1. Naval said, let's trade the whole coaching staff. Charles Lee is the one. Go get it, bro. Well, I am with the Vin Baker. Us keeping Vin Baker and whatnot. I thought that was a good decision by the Bucks. I've always heard good things about Vin Baker and the other gentleman. I can't remember his name. That's also coming back, but I've heard good things about both of them. Bucks #1, what's good? MarJon needs to start. Oh no, MarJon better start this season. It's not need. This is a necessity. He definitely needs to start this season. Absolutely. Y'all make sure y'all share this live. I kind of went live and it sent out no notifications. Y'all make sure y'all share this live. Appreciate it. Humility, my man, straight up from Puerto Rico. What up, my man? What up, Humility? Good to have you in here. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Daniel Orton, what's good? What up? Humility said, let's shake that roster. Yeah, we definitely got to shake that roster up, bro. We definitely need to shake that roster up. That is a fact. Lee Bruce, great comment. He said MarJon gonna be our Anunoby. He very well could be. He has a lot of intangibles, the work ethic, the size, the athleticism. I can see Lee Bruce really. I can really see MarJon stepping up. I really do. Eric Payne was good. Get them likes up. Appreciate it. Lee Bruce, nah, they didn't hire Charles Lee as a head coach. The top assistant coach is what he got hired for. Daniel Orton said MarJon should be a starter. Absolutely, he should be a starter. Absolutely. MarJon should be working out with Drew, not Giannis. I don't know about that. I think in this case the Giannis I'm not even sure how this came about. Maybe Giannis said, "Hey, you should come with me to Greece." If that's the case, I'm going with Giannis. He's the multiple time MVP. I'm not disrespecting Drew, but I think you'll learn a little bit more from Giannis. He's arguably the best player in the NBA. No disrespect to Drew. Nabel said, can't wait to see MarJon on the court. He's the next superstar for the future. I completely agree with that. I definitely agree with that. 801 Sleepies. What's your thought on this year's finals? I feel like the Denver Nuggets have a much better they have a better team than the Miami Heat, and they should win this series. But what we've been made aware of, I guess, in this year's playoffs is that coaching matters. And clearly Spoelstra is showing you that a real coach, if you have a real coach, he can get you over the top or get you to the promised land. Because they don't have the talent. that Denver has, but they still fighting and they play consistent throughout this whole playoff. They don't really have too many highs and lows. Do they miss shots? Yeah, but their energy on defense, on offense is always the same. Shout out to Spoelstra. That's why your head coach is very important. We've found out the hard way what happens when you don't have a good head coach. Miami is on the other side of that spectrum. They had a plethora of injuries all year, lost Tyler Hero, lost Victor Oladipo, and still were able to get to the finals. I mean, that's an impressive coaching run by Spoelstra. 7Z said Drew can teach MarJon how to play defense. That's a great point. That's a great point. That's a great point, 7Z. He would be able to give him some ins and outs on that. I agree with that. I agree with that, 7Z. I agree. Amtrak's my boy. My main man Amtrak. We always going back and forth. Beauchamp reminded me of a young Pippen during Summer League. He has those intangibles, doesn't he? That is a great comment. How do y'all feel about? Let me put that right back. How do y'all feel about that? Beauchamp looking like a young Pippen. I could see that. I could really see that. That's legit. I like that. I like that. Bucks number 1 said if Giannis helps MarJon on his finishing and Drew helps MarJon with defense, then we have our next superstar. They could be grooming him. I don't want to overestimate what MarJon can do, but this could be similar to when the Spurs got Kawhi and how they brought Kawhi along. This could be very similar experience with MarJon. I'm not saying he's going to be Kawhi, but the system and what they're trying to do looks like the same pattern. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Is that terrible to say? That it looks like how the Spurs were grooming Kawhi is looking like what the Bucks want to do with MarJon. Because he has some uncanny raw talent. 7Z said the Celtics already know the Bucks and Giannis' weaknesses. Yeah, they don't need Charles Lee for that. That's why I'm like, interesting. Lee Bruce said Boston can't be this healthy. I agree. We got to get assets back for Brook if we let him go, though. We can't get assets back. He's an unrestricted free agent, Lee Bruce. That's the thing. Amtrak said 7Z, who cares? We both teams, the Bucks and Celtics, know each other inside and out. The only difference will be now is that with us having a new coaching staff and Adrian Griffin as our new head coach, we'll have different tweaks and moves on offense and defense that they haven't seen. So that'll give us a little bit of advantage as well against the Celtics. It's sad that Daniel Orton said it's sad that the NBA wants to promote America players, but with Ja and Zion drama going on, makes me so thankful for Giannis. I think Giannis is taken for granted at times. Great point. That's a great point, Daniel Orton. That is a great point. All this media attention with Ja and Zion, you got somebody that's a family man, no weird behavior or dweeb behavior off the court. We should be celebrating Giannis. I agree. He should really be the face. They keep trying to make, and I understand they want this is in America NBA. They want the U.S. players to get their shot. But if they're not holding a torch or they're not ready, give it to Giannis, Jokic, one of them, because they're earning it. They're putting in the pain, and they're handling themselves like a superstar on and off the court. That is important. Great character called Daniel Orton. All right, Bucks number 1. I hope so. Brook ain't going anywhere. He loves Giannis and won his only chip with us. He wants to retire with us, and we need him. Man, I hope you got some insider information, Bucks number 1, because I'm telling you, these bags they about to throw at Lopez is not going to be funny, bro. It's going to be serious. Like I said, for him to turn down the money he's going to be offered this offseason, he would have to show unbelievable intestinal fortitude. Unbelievable. Gibson Nicholas said, you speak pure facts. Appreciate it, bro. Shout out. Humilidon, if we could do this, I think most of Bucks Nation would make this trade. Holiday for Murray, DeJounte Murray, and Bojan Bogdanovic. I think most of us would do that trade. I really think DeJounte Murray is a young Drew in the making. I really do. With a little bit more offensive power. Daniel Orr said, I don't really care for these finals, to be honest. I'm still mad that we lost. Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm watching, but I'm not watching. I'm not taking it in as I once did. Yeah, I agree with that, Daniel. It is what it is. Timothy Hare, what's good? MarJon will be a legit number 2 starter. Giannis. That's what I'm thinking. I don't want to say all that yet. Tim, I feel you, and I feel the same way. I just don't want to say it yet, bro. I just don't want to. But in my gut and in my heart, that's how I feel. I feel like he gonna be our next star. I really feel like MarJon about to be our next star, y'all. Real talk. Seriously. Peter Trippo, I don't know if I've seen you in the live before, but shout out. Good to have you in here. Peter Trippo said, hello, Bucks Nation. Only thing I could say is that we need fresh blood. People that do want to put in the work. I agree with. But you know what, Peter? This is going to go down the slippery slope. The senior members of Bucks Nation don't like us talking about age, but they're not in the chat today. I know they're about to blow us up in the chat section. So respect to our elder Bucks Nation members. This team gotta get younger, y'all. Respectfully to our elder Bucks Nation people, like I said, respectfully, this team gotta be younger. We gotta get younger. We got plenty of 30 plus on here. We need a little bit more 20 somethings on here. I'm just saying, you want to keep the momentum going. If you got too many old players, you're gonna throw off the momentum because they're gonna have to start retiring. You see Drew talking about he gonna retire. Lopez 35. I mean, we gotta be real. 7Z said the Nuggets and Jokic are clearly better than the Heat and yeah, it's clearly they're way better, absolutely. But they got heart, man. The Heat got heart. They got a good coach, man. I'm telling you, I'm really hoping that Adrian Griffin instills in us kind of what Miami has in them, that don't quit mentality, that to bring your lunch pail to work hard. We about to get it in. Win, lose, or draw, chest out. You know what I'm saying? Like I really hope that he instills that in the Bucks. Gibson Nicholas said, Coach Adrian Griffin over there to help MarJon develop to be the star. I hope that's true. That might be true. I hope that's the case. 7Z said Giannis is one of the few brothers without tattoos. Not saying tattoos are bad. I feel you. I don't have any either, bro. I feel you. I got a couple surgery scars, but yeah, no tattoos. Amtrak's kicking in. He said, "Watch Summer League, bro. I know we didn't see him much during the season. I see what you did there. Yeah, no, I'm definitely watching Summer League. I'm gonna be reporting on the Bucks Summer League too when that starts. I'll be doing a little quick videos or lives about the Bucks Summer League. Shout out to Amtrak." 7C said Brook is not going to get a lot because he's 35 with a bad back. That's not what Houston said, bro. You better look. Houston won, dude. And they got $60 million in cap space. Don't sleep, 7Z. They got $60 million. They said they really, really like Brook. You know what I'm saying? That's like when you tell people, I really, really like you. You know what I'm saying? That you're saying that to emphasize without saying the word love. You're like, I really, really like you. That means that the Rockets is about to throw a bag at Lopez. I'm telling y'all, they're going to throw a bag. Watch what I tell you. There we go. I love Brook. I don't know if I was him to turn down the money. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be hard. Tony Tone, what's good? Giannis just needs a true number 2, guys. I'm Giannis' biggest critic. He needs to work on his back to the basket game and free throws, maybe mid-range. Okay. Oh, we've been saying he needs a true number 2, but then see, this is the thing. When we start to get to these debates about a true number 2, well, people are going to point out in its validity. They're going to say, what about playoff Middleton? There's validity to this playoff Middleton talk, y'all. I'm going to give y'all that. Okay? You see that? I'm giving y'all the play. Middleton definitely is a player that plays better in the postseason than the regular season. His numbers, if you look throughout his career, have always been better in the postseason. The problem is that his inconsistency through the regular season will make you want to just throw your beer. You know what I'm saying? Just go nuts. Like, he'll have 31 games, and then then it's 14, 12 points. That's the problem I have with Middleton. Yes, there is playoff Middleton. There was playoff Middleton this year. I get it. But why can't we have consistent Middleton? Why can't we? Giannis doesn't deserve to have a number 2 that can score 23, 25 points a game like the rest of them do? You tell me Giannis don't deserve that? And that's why I come back to this. Middleton is best suited as a number 3. Y'all think I try to be funny, but he's not a Batman. He's not a Robin. He's Alfred. I'm not going to disrespect him and call him Commissioner Gordon like y'all like to do. Shout out to y'all calling him Commissioner Gordon. But he is a very, very, very strong Alfred. Very strong Alfred, in my opinion. But for him to be your number 2, he's not consistent enough. He's just not. I mean, 20 points a game for your number 2? Nah. You need to put up more than that. Dislike Kiddo was good. Giannis has the worst number 2 out of any. It's not even close. I don't even think it's close of any superstar. I don't even think it's close. See? Amtrak's Brooke is going. I'm telling these people don't understand. Brooke is about to get a real check. He had one of the best seasons of his life. At 35, they think he got more left in the tank. They're about to throw it. They about to back up. They might not be backing up the Brinks truck, but they definitely are backing up the box truck. Somebody's gonna back up the box truck for Brooke. That I assure you. Middleton, Daniel Orton said Middleton needs to stay healthy. Yeah, he needs to stay healthy. But I mean, is that ever really going to be a thing, though? I mean, this man get random wrist surgery. He just went and just had a random knee surgery. I just think that's something you're going to have to deal with. Not like he's Anthony Davis status, but you know that Chris Middleton's probably more than likely going to give you 60, 65 games a year. And then the rest be injury, 60 to 65. Am I wrong for that, y'all? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Do you think Chris Middleton is capable of playing more than 60 to 65 games in a season? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Gibson Nicholas said MarJon should take Grayson Allen's spot next season. He should have taken it this season, but that's a whole nother story. But yes, MarJon should be our starting 2. Absolutely. Eliza in the house. What's up, Eliza? New coaching will definitely have a big positive impact on MarJon. And look at Griffin going down to Greece and spending time with MarJon and Giannis. I love it. I'm telling y'all. Adrian Griffin is saying and doing all the right things that you would want to see of a first-year coach in his particular situation. Being a head coach for a team that just recently won a championship and has championship aspirations. He's doing all the right things of a first-year coach trying to keep the train moving. I'm really impressed with what Griffin's doing so far. Tony Tone said Middleton is done, bro. I know you know that, bro. Laughing out loud. The playoff Middleton is long gone. He is a number 3 or 4 guy. Oh, Tony Tone, why you come in here like that, bro? Damn it. Mag P was good, bro. At 7Z, Giannis is who he is. He will never be a good free throw shooter. That might be, yeah. Giannis, like I said, we need to have reasonable expectations for Giannis Antetokounmpo on free throws. And what that reasonable is, 70 to 73%. 75 is unreasonable to me. In the 70s, there's a low. He need to be between 70 and 75, somewhere in there. That's what I think is acceptable. He should be able to make 7 out of 10 free throws. That's all we're asking. 7 out of 10. I feel that's reasonable, Bucks Nation. He's never going to be no 80% free throw shooter, nothing like that. But if he can just be 70, I'm cool with that. The reality about Cash is there is a way, way more to demand them points. He facilitates for Giannis. Look at Jokic. Look at Embiid. Those men get all their shots assisted on. Yeah, that's true. No, we're not saying like the thing with Middleton is I'm worried about the injuries, Eliza. The injuries. Like I said, do you think that Middleton is going to be able to give you more than 60 to 65 points a game? Can he give you more than 20 points a game? I mean, we're saying as a number 2, as a 3, his numbers would be outstanding, but as your number 2 option, he's considered the 2 on this team. Are those numbers sufficient for a 2 comparing him to the other superstars in the NBA? Chris assists Giannis, Eliza said. That's true. Very true. He sets Giannis up. He does, but he also turns the ball over quite a bit. 7Z said Giannis should be like Hakeem, who carried the Rockets to back-to-back titles without a great number 2. Clyde Drexler was okay. Damn, 7Z, one more time. That was a hell of a comment. I gotta let that one marinate for a minute. That is a great statement, and maybe that happened. That's true. Without a great number 2. Kobe, for his last 2 championships, he didn't have a great number 2 either. I'm just... damn, that was a good comment. I got to ponder on this before I respond on that. Good comment, 7Z. Good comment. Mac P said, what's good, Amber? What are your thoughts on Charles Lee going to the Celtics? I think it's good for his career. I think it gets a one step closer to a head coaching job. But I don't think he's going to tell them anything that's going to make the Celtics be way better than the Bucks or anything like that, or have any decisive advantages in head-to-head matchups because of Charles Lee. I just don't think he's bringing that to the table. But as far as his career, I think it's a good move. It's unfortunate he's going to our main ops, the Boston Celtics, but we'll Adrian Griffin ready for him, bro. Adrian Griffin ready for him. What about Van Fleet? He declined his option, but I think Van Fleet gonna get a bag. Daniel Orton. Van Fleet is solid, bro. Van Fleet is solid. Van Fleet is a perfect a third option, a pseudo second third option guy. I like Van Fleet. Lee Bruce said Middleton averaged 24, 5, and 6 on 47, 41, 87% shooting splits versus Miami. My guy at Tony Tone. No, y'all, we're openly admitting there has been a thing, and he showed flashes this postseason of playoff Middleton. We understand that has happened, that there's playoff Middleton. What I'm saying is Middleton actually really a 2, or is he a 3 as far as an option? If you're telling me that he's a 2, then he should be putting up better numbers. That's just my opinion. He should be putting up better numbers during the regular season. Liza said midnight injury prone. He played 2 seasons under 65 game, and in the last 6, due to the COVID, next season was the back-to-back, then long postseason, then Olympus, then the injuries. That's fair. So, okay, so Eliza, what you're saying is you want us to bring back Chris. You want us to sign Chris to a long-term deal? And if so, what is Chris worth at this stage in his career? What would you pay Chris Middleton right now, Eliza, as far as for 3-year deal? How much do you think Chris is worth at this point? 7Z said if Giannis wanted a great number 2, he would have to go to another team. I don't think any all-star would want to go to Milwaukee. Damn. You know, I be hating to see that comment, but I guess so. Damn. I would think somebody would want to play with Giannis, though. It's Giannis. Why wouldn't you want to play with Giannis? Oh, hold on, y'all. Liza said the knee issues Chris has had since college. That's true. But I mean, it could be getting worse. But yeah, that's true. Lee Bruce said all stars get paid in free agency. Very true. Gibson said Giannis needs to watch some of Hakeem tape to get some more post moves. Yep, absolutely. Shout out to my boy straight out of the Bahamas. Man, those Tony said, man, those points was empty calories. Real fans know I'm terrified when Middleton is dribbling in an important possession. That I agree with. Hey, let's not act like Middleton handles our suspect and he's liable to drop the ball or fumble it or bat. Yeah, I agree. I would love Chris Middleton in this offense to be more of a catch and shoot guy. I feel like Middleton is best suited being used as like a Klay Thompson or like how Buddy Hield is used, where you're not asked to do too much offensively. You get to your spots and shoot. When Middleton gets to dribbling, it don't never work out like it's supposed to, in my opinion. Lee Bruce said 3 years, $90 million is enough for Middleton right now. Damn, y'all better than me. I was thinking like 3 years, 80. I was thinking like 3 years, 80 million, Chris. Is that too low? Am I wilding? Daniel Orr said 25 a year is more like it. I was going to say that, but I thought they'd blow up at me then. That's why I said the 3 year 80. I said 3 year 80, somewhere in there. But 30? Nah, he can't get 30. Mac P said the Nuggets rookie Christian Brown remind me of a taller and better Dante DiVincenzo. No, what you want to say, Mac P, is he reminds you of DiVincenzo before the bubble. DiVincenzo was super legit before that bubble. After he went in the bubble, I don't know what happened, but he was never the same dude. Look at what DiVincenzo was doing before the bubble and after the bubble. Completely different player, in my opinion. Completely different player. I don't know what happened in the bubble, but he's a completely different player now. Lee Bruce said he wouldn't accept that with the contracts we're seeing around the league right now. Yeah, that's the problem. But I just want the product. Like, to me, if you told me Chris Middleton was averaging 25, 7, and 6, give him the money. Give him the money. Because that you're playing like you should be paid the way you weigh. And if you're just giving me 26 and 5, which are solid numbers, but Jordan Clarkson put that up. There's people off the bench that put that up. You know what I'm saying? I need more from someone that's scoring that's getting $30 million a year. I need more. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. Shout out for the super chat. Let me get to the super chat. Saul Colley, what up? What up? Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Shout out to Saul Colley. Shout out. Appreciate it. 7Z said that Daniel Orr Middleton is going to get 4 years, 120 or 130. That can't be true. That can't. Oh, don't let that. Oh, no. 7Z, where you get these numbers from, bro? Where you get these numbers, 7Z? That 30 million plus? 7Z, please tell me this is just an assumption. Please tell me. Gibson Nicholas said we need to get DiVincenzo back to the Bucks. It would be very amazing to have him back. I would take him over Wes Matthews right now. I would take Dante. And over Pat Connaughton, actually. I would take Dante over Pat Connaughton. Seven Z said if Middleton averaged 25 points, he would have gotten 50 million. No, 7Z, where are you getting these numbers from, famo? I don't like these numbers you saying, 7Z. Come on, bro. Lee Bruce said, no way Chris opts out of $40 million for this year and drops down to 25, half what Jalen about to get. He ain't putting up Jaylen Brown numbers though, is he, Lee Bruce? Why don't we post Jaylen Brown numbers from this year and then let's post Middleton numbers? I bet you there's some differences in there. Nah. Jaylen Brown was averaging what, 25 points a game, something crazy like that. Middleton ain't never averaged more than like 21 points in his career. Jalen averaged 25 already. Those are two different type of animals there, and he much younger. Cynthia in the house. Shout out to Cynthia. Shout out Cynthia. Bucks Nation. Yes, ma'am. I just sent out no notifications or nothing, Cynthia. I was saying I was going live. It was supposed to be tomorrow, but it was people waiting. I'm like, oh no, we just going now. They'll see. They'll get the notifications. So we chopping it up, Cynthia. So we talking about MarJon Beauchamp and him working, you know what I'm saying, going over to Greece and hanging out with Giannis and getting it in. And we think he should be the shooting guard. And Charles Lee going over to the Boston Celtics as their top assistant. And if we even care, I don't think he can help them. Oh, Naval said, let's bring Dante back. We might be able to do that. That might be something reasonable that we could do, is bring back Dante. Cynthia that drew a line in the sand, y'all. Anti-Middleton. She's drawn her line in the stand, and Cynthia been standing on it. Shout out to Cynthia. Joseph Macbeth. Chris Middleton make $37.95 million. Correct. That's what he make now. But you older, you done got a couple injuries. Does he deserve that same amount of money or more for his production? I'm saying, is he getting? If you're paying $37 million a year for Chris Middleton, are those stats enough for you? Are Chris Middleton's current stats enough to warrant over $30 million a year? Mr. Cool. Hello, everyone watching Denver winning our championship. Damn, Mr. Cool, you right. Denver wouldn't have been walking us like this. Even with Bud, we wouldn't have went out like this. Mac P said, what is a realistic score an average Bucks fan should expect from MarJon this season? I would say double figures. Just to be what's realistic, double figures. I don't know how high or low, but I would say double figures. I could easily see him averaging between 12 and 15 points a game. I really think that 12, 13 points, I could see him averaging this year. Barring some injury or something where he get more playing time, then I could see it up to 15 to 16 points. But I think around 12 to 13 is safe. I think that's a safe bet for MarJon. Lee Bruce said Denver about to win the title, man. They earned it. They dog walked everybody this year in the playoff. Was Denver even challenged this year? Denver walked everybody this year. They walked everybody, but that team is deep. Look at their squad. You got Murray, you got Jokic, you got Aaron Gordon. Bruce Brown was a great pickup. Michael Porter Jr. They got a squad, y'all. They really do got a squad. They got players off the bench. Denver is gonna be around. We might see them the next time we in a championship. We'll probably see Denver. Denver gonna be around for a minute. They got and their core pieces are young. Denver's a problem. Cynthia Harris said, I agree 100. Yes, ma'am. Saul Colley said, we need to make a trade with the Blazers for real. I know what you're saying. You talking Anthony Simons. You talking Dame. I know what you're saying to get younger. I already know. Saul, shout out to Saul Colley. Lying in the sand. Yeah, for real. For real, Dale. Dead serious. Here she comes. I knew you was coming. Eliza, you laughing out loud. You stinkers. Middleton, the best we can get for the dollars we have to offer. Let's see how he plays next season after a restful offseason. We gotta give Eliza some credit. That's reasonable expectations in a statement. Shout out to Eliza. I can agree with that, Eliza. I can agree with that. That's fair. Now that's fair. Nabel said Middleton has to pack his bag out of Wisconsin right now. Damn, Nabel. Oh, Cynthia said Team MarJon. Yes, Nabel Cynthia. You're wild. Mr. Cool said Middleton was selected in the 2022 All-Star game by the NBA coaches. Put the brakes on all this stuff. He'll be good this season. We hope so. We don't want Middleton to fail, Mr. Cool. That's not the thing. I just want us to get for production for value. You know what I'm saying? Like, we want to be able to pay him to what his production is. That's all we saying, Mr. Cool. We can't be paying somebody just averaging 20 points a game, 40, 50 million a year. Because then that's telling me you're a true tier 2. And a true tier 2 player is going to be averaging about 25 a game. I consider Jaylen Brown a tier 2 player, averaging 25 a game. You get what I'm saying? Paul George is a tier 2 player. He can get you 25 a game for a season. That's what I'm asking out of Middleton, if that's the money you want. If not, you should be paid like a third option. If you're putting up third option numbers, you should be paid accordingly. That's all I'm saying. That's it. If we get Middleton at the right price, I'm not mad. But if we paying 40 something for Middleton to get you 20 points a game, you don't think that's expensive? It's a little expensive. 7Z said Jokic doesn't have a great number 2. Murray is very good, but he has never been an all-star. You make a valid point, 7Z. But okay, but let me ask you this. Do you think that Jamal Murray is better than Chris Middleton? Is Jamal Murray better than Chris Middleton? Daniel Orr said, I want the finals to end tonight in my Bernie Mac voice. Laughing out. Yeah, I want it over with too. Just get it over so we can worry about the off season. We can start talking about the Bucks and preseason basketball and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Summer league, and we can start talking about that. Then it's over and we can just start fresh. Bucks Nation need a reset. And this end of tonight allows us to have that reset a little faster, so we can just start focusing on summer league and preseason and roster moves. Lee Bruce said it'll be around 30. I know. It's just unfortunate. Mr. Cool said Bud was the worst coach in the NBA. It's so hard to evaluate our players based on his coaching. That's a fair statement, Mr. Cool. That's fair. Yes, man. Listen, hey, y'all listen to Cynthia. Smash that like button. You hear Cynthia? Shout out to Cynthia. Hit the like button. It's free, y'all. Shout out to Cynthia. Jordan, 7Z said Jordan Poole, Tyler Hero, and many others get 30. Yeah, they do. Damn it. But they younger, though, too. Much younger than Middleton. So that has to come into play as well, age. Dwiz Dwarf 3 at Amber, said yo. I said yo. What up, Dwiz Dwarf? Shout out. Nabel said I really hate Middleton for real. Cynthia said Jamal Murray injury prone just like Middleton, but he is still better, more consistent. That's the difference. That is the difference. Miss Cynthia Harris, that is the difference. The consistency. Jamal Murray is going to be way more consistent to me than Middleton. And they're both better in the playoff. Jamal Murray gives you smoke in the playoffs, so do Middleton. So it's just that consistency is the difference. Drisdorf 3 was good. We are looking real dangerous on the coaching side. Oh, man, hey, we connecting them dots on this coaching side. The Bucks about to be a completely different team. Do y'all know the Bucks about to show out at Fiserv Forum this coming season in front of friends and family? It's gonna feel way different this year, y'all. I promise you. They're getting all their ducks in the row. The Bucks are doing everything they're supposed to be doing to make sure they have a better result this coming season than they did this past season. Everything besides seeing what's happening with the roster. That's the only thing that I'm really intrigued to see what happens. If we make any roster moves and what roster moves we make, because that could really determine us winning another championship, is what happens with the roster. If we lose Brooke, if this and this, we just don't know what's going to happen yet. So that's really what's going to determine how I feel about us winning a championship. Okay, Gibson Nicholas. Next season, I have Adrian Griffin for Coach of the Year. I would love for that to happen. Adrian Griffin, Coach of the Year, bro. I would love for that to happen, bro. I would love for that to happen. Oh, Lee Bruce, I didn't see this one. Not easy to be an all-star as a guard out west, though. Plus, he's been injured a few seasons. Correct. Yeah, it's no joke out west. Definitely no joke. Do you think with Jamal Murray's numbers that he would have been an all-star in the East? I guess would be the fair question. If you put Chris Middleton and Jamal Murray, they're both in the East. Does Chris Middleton still go to the All-Star game instead of Jamal Murray? Just saying. Dwar 3 said, do we need to repeat that we're going to be changes made in the game? Oh, what is this, 2K laughing out? Yeah, it is like 2K over here, damn it is. Shout out to Dwar. Mr. Cool. Middleton did not play well this past season. However, he was key in our championship in 2021. He was an all-star in 2022. Now you guys are trying to drop him like Michigan. Some people literally. It's not that, man. We know he's trying to ask for the bag. We just want to make sure he gets the correct bag for his production and his age. Respectfully, Mr. Cool, I come in peace, Mr. Cool. I come in peace. I'm just saying. Mac P said, I'm so glad Bud is gone. The way Jimmy Butler played against the Bucks defense was inexcusable. Watching the other playoff teams defend him made me realize Bud was the worst coach in the playoff. Bud was awful. And then, you know what? I don't think Bud's a bad person or a bad guy or actually a bad coach. I think he's too stubborn for his own good. He's one of those people. Bud seemed like one of those people that doesn't take constructive criticism well. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's where he keeps running into a brick wall. The thing that saved him is that Giannis can run through brick walls. So that's kind of what saved him. But his coaching style and that's so Neanderthal logic that he's using. That's why he ain't got no job yet. And y'all can say what y'all want, make all these other excuses. He got exposed with the Bucks. Everybody knows he was as good as the players that we had. And once it came down to coaching, he had no answers, which is why his phone has no rings. He don't have to worry about answering nothing because he ain't about to get called. The best case scenario for Bud is to latch on to a team as an assistant coach. That's it. Bud is an assistant coach, period. Damn, y'all got up in here quick. Hold on. Mr. Cool said, Mac P, facts. Daniel was good. Daniel Bednarz was good. How about no number one Miles Turner for Middleton and Pat Connaughton? I don't know. I don't think I can do that. But I know what you're trying to do, but I don't think I can do that. Lee Bruce said Pat fell off this year, man. He fell off a cliff. It could be the injuries, like y'all saying. I mean, his numbers are. I mean, we're not paying him too much, so it's not the biggest deal. And we can see what he do next season. But he looked real suspect out there. Gibson Nicholas said Bud must be the biggest clown in the NBA. He cost us a championship this year. Still can't get over it from it now. Yep. I mean, like I'm watching it. Even these finals, I'm watching it. Like I said, I'm not even entertained like that. I just feel away. This Bucks loss. This Bucks postseason loss, like I said, stings for real. It's not like last year going to Game 7 because we had an excuse saying we didn't have Middleton. It was different things that happened. We like, oh, okay, wait till we healthy. And then to get put out by a team like the Miami Heat that wasn't healthy, and the only reason we lost was due to coaching, that ain't gonna sit right with nobody that's a real fan of any team that something like that happened to. Can you imagine losing just purely to coaching? You can talk about Giannis missing 13 free throws. You can talk about these individual plays. But if you take that out of there and you look at what was the most important mistakes made in our first round exit, it's all coaching. It's all coaching. Even the game where Giannis missed 13 free throws, those were all kind of winnable games if we're just not letting Jimmy Butler go crazy. We had maybe after one game, okay, he got off. He ain't gonna do it again. He did it 2 times and you still didn't do nothing? That ain't gonna sit right with no fan. When the fans can see it and your coach can't see it, that's scary. That's scary. Yeah, Bud ain't about to be no head coach, y'all, no time soon. I don't know what y'all thinking, but he is not about to be no head coach. I'm telling y'all, he got exposed. He's dumpster juice. Dwarf 3 said, where do you see the Bucks in 4 years? Still contending for titles? As long as Giannis signs an extension, we'll still be contending for titles. And I guarantee we'll have another major superstar by then that will be willing to come to Milwaukee. How about that? Listen to what I just said, y'all. If Giannis signs an extension, I guarantee you we end up getting another legit superstar with Giannis that'll run with Giannis once he signs that extension. Watch what I tell you. If he does. Yeah, absolute. Yep. Bud is dumpster juice. Cynthia, I agree. Lee Bruce said, we still stand in first round picks to NOLA through 2027. Man, imagine Drew retires when his contract is up in 2025, like he said. That would be devastating, bro. Like, Horace, yeah, I like some of the moves, but damn, you gave up a lot. 5 second round picks to get Jay Crowder. Like, you just handing out draft picks like it's candy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the souvenirs they be giving away at Bucks games. You just giving it, hey, everyone gets a pick. You get a pick. You get a pick. Oh, you need more? Here, take 3. You take 4. Like, now we damn near need to trade players for picks. I would trade Pat Connaughton for 2 second rounders or something like that. I would do something like that. I'm serious too. I'll trade Pat for some for 2 second rounders and or 3, whatever, some multiple second round. I would do that. Mr. Cool said no NBA team wants Bud. Case closed on him as a coach. Facts. He did it to himself too. Nabel said Bud is not going to get any job again after what happened with the Bucks in the playoffs. Yep, 2 consecutive years. I don't see it. Lee Bruce said 3-point lead for Denver 24 seconds ago. Oh, they about to win. Daniel Orton said, wow, what happened? Daniel Orton, what happened? The Bucks were the winningest team in the NBA the past 5 seasons, and yet no team wants Bud. That speaks volumes. That speaks... Man, Mr. Cool came in here dropping gems. I see you, Mr. Cool. Daniel Orton said Jimmy Butler turned on. He was about due to do something. I mean, this man has been... His clutch has been like 106% in these playoffs. About time he did something wrong. Shit. Take it forever. 92-89, 24 seconds left, Daniel Orton says. Yeah, Gibson Nicholas said Bud need to coach overseas. I agree. He need to go to Tel Aviv Maccabi or something like that and be a coach. That's where he would be best suited. I agree. Lee Bruce said if LeBron retires in the next couple of years, AD said before he wanted to come here, man. I think he Giannis and AD together would be crazy. That would be crazy. Oh. Damn. Oh, that, can you imagine something crazy like that happen? Wow. 7Z said the Pistons should have hired Bud and saved millions instead of hiring Monty Williams. No one believes in Bud, bro. No one believes. Dark Kent in the house. What up? What do y'all think about? We all like Van Fleet, but they gonna back up the Brinks truck for Van Fleet. He not getting the box truck. He getting the Brinks. Somebody gonna back up the Brinks. Van Fleet's solid, bro. I like everything about Van Fleet gang, bro. Van Fleet. There it is, right. Dan or said Van Fleet wants it. Yeah, and he's earned it. He's earned it. Tony Tone said Grayson and Connaughton gotta go. I really want us to trade Middleton for 2 or 3 great role players or whatever we can get for him. I promise we'll be better off. Oh, Coleman coming for smoke today. Coleman coming for smoke. Underground Hub said we got a lot of tradable tradable for picks. Yeah, we could, like I said, Connaughton, Grayson. I'll trade out any of them for picks. Wes Matthews. Lee Bruce said Denver won a title. They earned it. They had the best record in the West. They steamrolled everybody in the playoffs. They earned their title. Shout out to Denver. Congratulations. Now Jokic, you've won a title. Another player that's won a title under LeBron watch. Shout out. Look at me with the slick jab. Daniel Orr said game over. Congratulations to Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets winning their first title, and Jokic being Finals MVP, because that's what's about to happen. 7Z said Mr. Cool, Bud won Coach of the Year twice. He's a pretty good head coach in the regular season. That's key. In the regular season, Bud is an excellent regular season coach. Excellent. Underground Hub said the Bucks roster is way too old. Not gonna lie. Don't. Hey, Underground Hub. You starting a conversation. You starting something here. It might be some blowback. I'm just preparing you. It could be. It might not be, but it could be blowback for that commentary on the age of the Bucks. Some people are offended about saying that the Bucks need to get younger, but the Bucks need to get younger. We need some youth out there, ladies and gentlemen. Bucks need some youth. We have enough veterans. It's time to get some youth. We need some more MarJon Beauchamp age players. Come on, y'all. Y'all want this train to keep rolling. You need youth. You need youth. Lee Bruce and anyone remember Indiana trading away Ibaka, getting Oladipo and Sabonis in return? We need something like that, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we need. Yeah, that we need. If we could fleece someone, that would be awesome. Oh, Mr. Cool said 7Z won the second award off Giannis' back. He sure did. He sure did. That man Giannis carried this team to that championship. Carried Bud to the championship. No matter how Bud tried to screw it up, Giannis wouldn't let him that year. Yeah, they owe a lot to Giannis. They owe a lot. This last check to Giannis. And you know what? I think we owe Bud money, so we still got to pay him. So he winning. Gibson Nicholas said Bud was embarrassing to the front office and organization and the players. Jesus. Savage. Gibson Nicholas. Savage. Lee Bruce said, I'm out, man. I'm going to watch these championship celebrations. All right, shout out to you, Lee. Oh, let me just shout out a couple more people, and then I'm go watch a little of this celebration myself, y'all. Shout out to the chat. Big Ken 87, I'm here. I'm just playing 2K23. Shout out to you. Appreciate you coming in here. Big Ken 87. Long time member. What's good? I'm about to get out of here, y'all, though, so I can watch a little bit of this week's celebration of these two teams that shouldn't have been there. Should have been Milwaukee. But I digress. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic. This is Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition, where we were just discussing in heated topics about Middleton and his contract. We were talking about MarJon Beauchamp taking the next step and being our starting shooting guard, and a plethora of other topics. Just rewatch this live. People are going in, and Charles Lee going to our main op, the Boston Celtics. Y'all be so wild in these comments. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic. Comment, like, subscribe, share the content. Go. Y'all are so wild.